welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the only essential must-have makeup that I need with me when I travel. I'm currently, if you can't tell, in my bathroom hotel room in Shanghai. I'm here for a business trip for 2 weeks, so I have packed everything that I need for makeup in this bag right here. I know. Shocking. This might be totally normal, that's all they need to some people, but if you guys have watched my video that I did about 6-7 months ago when I packed for 30 days when I was traveling to Lebanon for summer last summer, I packed 10 times more than what you see here. Literally almost half of my makeup collection I took with me because I was going for a wedding and I was going for parties and events and I was doing other people's makeup, so I basically got a lot of makeup with me. But on this trip, it is completely different. I'm here strictly on a business trip, so I don't need anything fancy. I wanted to make sure that I'm not taking a lot of space. I'm keeping it very minimal. So if you guys want to go ahead and see all my absolute essential makeup that I am getting with me for the next 2 weeks, then please keep watching. And we're just gonna go ahead and open it up and start with the first thing that I grabbed, which is some makeup wipes. So the makeup wipes that I've been using forever, I think it's been about at least a year now, is these Kirkland makeup wipes. They are the Costco brand and they are absolutely amazing. They don't dry out. They feel really nice on the skin. So this is my go-to makeup wipe that I've been using. These are the only makeup wipes that I've been using. The next thing that we have is, actually let's go in order to like how I do my makeup. I think that would make things easier. So the next product is more of a skincare product, but I always like to use it before my makeup. And sometimes when I don't want to put any makeup on, this is all I put. Now I already applied my eye cream, my moisturizer, my serum, all that kind of good stuff for skincare, which by the way, I will be doing what I get with me for travel as far as skincare in my next video, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. But this one is the Dr. Jart Cicapair Tiger Grass Color Correcting Treatment. Now this one is not really a moisturizer, it's a super thick consistency and it has SPF sunscreen, which is amazing, and I love using this when I do my serums and moisturizer and eye cream and all that. The last step to my skincare routine, I apply this, and it has a green tint, as you guys can see. And what this does, it cancels any redness. Now when you apply it on your face, it goes green, but when you blend it, it blends neutral, like a nude color into your skin. So I have a little bit of net redness, nothing too crazy, but you know when you're walking outside and it gets too hot or heated, you start getting a little bit of redness on your face. So this cancels that out, so I really like it for that reason. And on top of that, it has SPF 30, so if I don't want to apply another layer of sunscreen, this does both. Honestly, I would say 80% of this trip I'm not wearing any makeup. All I do is do my skincare routine, put this on, and that's it. The next thing is foundation. Actually, before we go into all that, let me tell you guys about the tools that I have in this trip, which is basically nothing. All I have in this trip as far as tools is my beauty blender and this random fluffy brush that I just grabbed. I actually forgot to get, I wanted to get at least one eyeshadow brush, but I forgot to get one, so this is all I have. This beauty blender, I can apply my foundation on it, I can apply my concealer, I can apply my contour, I can apply my highlighter, and I can even apply my blush if I want to. So really, if you have this, you're good to go. But I did use this to apply my foundation, my concealer, and my cream contour, also my highlighter. And then I use this one to darken up, bronze my face, and for a blush. But really, you could do all of those steps with just your beauty blender. And now into foundation. Now this foundation I've been using for the past 2 months, I would say, and I'm really shocked that I haven't used it before. And a lot of people I know, this foundation was talked about and loved by a lot of other people, and I just got the chance to try it a couple months ago and I am obsessed. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. I know there was a huge hype on this and a lot of people love it, and I don't know why I didn't try it sooner, but you guys, this is the best foundation I've ever tried so far. And for the price point, oh my god, it feels like luxury on your skin. It's better than luxury foundation that I've tried. It's super lightweight. You can build it up if you need to. So I really like this because you could start with a super lightweight thin layer if you want to, which in my case, this is what I want. I don't want cake face. I don't want too heavy coverage. It's super lightweight. You can increase the coverage if you need to. So I just applied a little bit on my face and blended it out with my beauty blender. I love this. Definitely recommend it. If you guys have never tried it, you need to. I am in golden beige. After that, I apply my concealer and my cream contour. Now in this strip, it's all about being minimal, not getting too much stuff with you, and just making everything work fast. So as far as concealer and contour, I got with me the Pure Cameo Contour. It's a dual-ended contour foundation in medium. Now, I actually use this as a concealer. I don't know if this is meant to be a foundation. And then on the other end, I use it to cream contour. And I love it because it's 2-in-1. So it saves space, the formula is great, and it's quick and easy to do. So this is what I've been using to conceal and contour. And then if I did want a little bit extra coverage, this is totally unnecessary, but I also got the Jeffree Star Magic Star Concealer. I'm in C7. So with this one, it has a fat end, so it's kind of hard to get like in the corners that you want to. And I love concealer. There's this one thing I need to get with me. It would probably be concealer, mascara. Like, that's my go-to. So I always like to be extra safe when it comes to concealer. I could skip foundation. I don't mind foundation, but I really need concealer. I did a review on the Magic Star concealer and translucent powder. So if you guys want to check that out, I'll link it somewhere up here so you guys can see that. So I got that with me because it works great, and that's what I've been using lately. So I just put a little bit of that, blend it with my beauty blender, and then it's all about travel size, you guys. If you have some samples that you get from your Sephora or Ulta purchase, save it for when you travel, and get travel size if you can, if you want to be minimal, especially if you don't even have a checked-in bag and it's just a carry-on. Sorry, my camera just died on me. You can't take a full-size product. First, it takes so much space and you really don't need that, depending on how long you're staying when you're traveling. So I just have my Laura Mercier translucent powder in travel size because I really don't need the big original container. So this works for me. I apply my concealer, I apply this with my beauty blender, set my concealer, and I'm good to go. The next thing that I do is grab my, now I do have cream contour ready. You don't really need cream contour and powder, but in my case, I'm being a little extra when it comes to that. So you can get either or, but I decided to do both. So I also got this Blush Bar Benefit palette, and this is the only thing that I have as far as blush, bronzer, any color situation. I didn't get any eyeshadows with me, so I really like this because it has my bronzer right here and it has 4 different blush colors. I usually just mix them all and just put that on my cheeks, and then I bronzed up my face even more with this Hoola bronzer. So I like this because it has a mirror, so if I'm like nowhere near a mirror, I can just see through this, and it has all my blush and my bronzer in one palette, so it doesn't take so much space. Now what I also did, because I don't have any eyeshadows or anything like that, I just grabbed all these colors, basically all of them in this palette, grabbed it with my big fluffy brush because I didn't get any other brush other than this. I mean, hey, it works, so if it works, why not? I just blended it all together and then just wiped it on my eyelids. That way it just gives me a wash of color and just meshes with my rest of my face. So that's a little trick. You could just squeeze your brush and then just do it here, or literally do it on your entire eye. It's just a wash of color and you're not putting any crazy colors. I mean, these are not super pigmented to where it's just gonna splot on your face. You can dig deep in there and then you'll be fine. So I really like doing that when I'm trying to have just some sort of something on my eye. The next thing that I have is a lash curler, of course. So on those days where I don't want to wear any makeup at all, which is what I've been doing 80% of time, I'm on this trip, I just do my Dr. Jart Cicapair Tiger Grass color correcting treatment, the one that I showed you guys at the beginning. And then I get my lash curler. Any lash curler works really. This one is the Kevin Aquan. I really like this. So all I do is put my cream on, curl my lashes, and by curling my lashes, I mean my lashes are always sticking out like that, which I hate. So by me just curling them and not even putting mascara on, it opens up my eye and just gives me something to work with. So for my no makeup days, that's what I do. So curler is a must. For mascara, I decided to get waterproof mascara. I love waterproof mascara because if I know I'm going to be out in the sun all day and it's gonna be a long day and it's gonna be hot and humid, I don't wanna worry about my mascara falling down here. So waterproof mascara saves me from all that trouble having to touch up, make sure there isn't any mascara on my eyelids and all that kind of stuff. I keep forgetting what this area is called. Eyelids, eye bags, I don't know. So this mascara is the Voluminous Lash Paradise by L'Oreal. I absolutely love this mascara. This is the pink one. I love the wand on this. It makes my lashes super voluminous, and this has been my go-to mascara. I always used to use the other L'Oreal Carbon Black, I think is what it's called. You know, the one, the black with the gold, but I prefer this more. A couple more things that I have is highlighter. This is the only highlighter that I got with me. This is the Morphe High Impact Highlighter in Extra. I love this highlighter because it's not too crazy, not too blinding. I'm not going to any fashion show or a party or anything, so I don't want to be looking too extra. So this is subtle. It gives you a nice highlight, a nice glow, and that's all I need. This is my go-to highlighter for like an everyday simple type of look. A couple more things that we have as far as tools. I always have to have tweezers with me. If I want to plug something that came out, if I want to apply matte lashes. I didn't get any lashes with me, shockingly, on this trip, so I don't have to worry about that, but tweezers is always with me wherever I go. And also some scissors if I want to cut my brows, or I don't know, you never know, you might need scissors at some point during this trip. So I always have these two with me in every single travel makeup case. For brows, all I got was the Brow Wiz by Anastasia in Ebony. I have been growing my brows for months. I actually haven't cut my brows in a good 4 months, I would say, and I'm barely plucking them. Recently, I've been into the bushy brow look, but not too bushy, but just a little bit more fuller. So I haven't really trimmed my brows or touched my brows at all the past few months, which is great because I don't have to fill them in as much. My brows are pretty full as it is. So all I do for my brows is brush my eyebrow hair up with the spoolie and then fill any gaps. And I only really fill it in from the bottom of my brow. I don't even go at the top because I'm not putting much makeup on. You know, if your entire makeup is simple and you have like very dramatic eyebrows, it doesn't look so flattering. So I only fill it here at the bottom, so that way it just meshes with the entire look that I have, which is natural. And then this product, you guys, I don't know again if it's a sample that I got or I ordered Benefit products, and I think this is a sample. But I don't know if the actual full-size bottle even looks like this. I'm not sure. But this is the Benefit Gimme Brow in shade 3. Now this is a lighter shade than my actual brows, which I like because Ebony is dark. This one is a little lighter, so it just gives me a nice tone to my eyebrows. And I love this because of the spoolie, you guys. It is so thin, and the formula is just right that I could shape the eyebrow hair in any way that I want. So I could flick it outward like that, and then move it to the side if I want to, which is what I've been doing. So I really like this one. Another option that I've been loving, and I got this with me, but it's not necessary for you guys to get both, but I did get it because sometimes this is just easy to do when I don't want to wear Brow Wiz or brow gel or any of that. This is a new product by Anastasia. It is the Dip Brow Gel. I got it in dark brown, and all you need is this, and you could just fill in your eyebrows. This fills them in, this shapes them, but the thing with this, you need very very little product. If you put a lot, your eyebrows will get crusty and it just won't look good. I've tried it and I didn't like it when I put a lot. So you honestly need to make sure you have barely anything on the brush. And the texture of this product, when you apply it, it fills it in. It gives it like a hair-like illusion. You can fill in any empty spaces and at the same time you can shape your brows, but you have to use a little bit of this product. If you use a lot, it's just gonna look crusty and ugly looking. Believe me, been there, done that, not cute. All right, and the final product that we have, this is probably the most variety that I got. Everything I just got one of and done, but this, I had to get a few options because, you know, it's a mood. It just depends on your mood and it depends on how you feel that day, and that is lip product. So I got 3 lip liners and 5 lipsticks. It's a bit much, I know, but when it comes to lips, I can't. It's hard for me to choose, but you know, I did narrow it down to 3 and 5 compared to the other video I got. I probably got about 50 lipsticks, no joke, and about, I don't know, 20, 30 lip liners. Super excessive, I know. In this trip, I definitely minimized big time. If I have a look going on and I don't know what lip color to go with, I always seem to choose these 3 lip liners to go with because I just know it looks good on me, it works with everything, and they're just my go-tos. And that is the Spice Lip Liner by MAC, the Whirl Lip Liner by MAC, and Strip Down by MAC. The Whirl is what I'm wearing right now on my lips. It's kind of like a mauvey, rosy color. And then the Strip Down and Spice are both nude. Strip Down is a little bit lighter and more nude. Spice is darker. It's more of like a nudie brown. So I love these 3. It's really hard for me to choose my favorite because I love all 3 of them. Also, NYX has some bomb lip liners. If I didn't get these, I would get NYX lip liners. You guys don't have to spend your money on MAC. Something cheaper is NYX. They have bomb lip liner options. For lipstick, today I have the NYX Suede Matte Lipstick in Lolita. I love this color. I barely tapped it onto my lips. I didn't do a full swipe because it just makes a difference. This is how a full swipe looks like. It just makes it much more darker. And then if you tap it, it looks like just a wash of color, you see? So this is just a full swipe on, and this is just barely dapping it onto your lips, and it just gives it a nice wash of color. I don't want to be too out there, especially that I have nothing going on in my eyes. You want to keep it a little bit more muted, but it depends on my mood, it depends on what I'm feeling. I also got a couple more options. The first one is the Bricolage shade. It's more of a red tone, and it's not like red in your face. Sorry, my camera just stopped recording for a quick second, but the first shade, Bricolage, is more of like a muted red. The next shade is Velvet Teddy. This is more like your nude. So this is how that looks right here. We all need a nude color when we travel. And then the last one, no, not the last one, before the last is MAC in Fa. And this is more of a pinky nude. I love this one. This is how that looks like right here. It's kind of different, but kind of the same, but kind of necessary to get. And this one is Milani in Matte Naked. I love Milani lipsticks. They're bomb. This is more of like the nudist of all. This one right here. It's such a pretty color. So I know we have some similarities here, but your girl was having a hard time to choose, and I narrowed it down from getting 50 lipsticks last time to about 5 this time, so I'm okay with that. And last but not least, this is so important in my makeup routine. If I don't have this with me, I basically can't do my makeup, and that is setting spray. I switch between the Morphe setting spray, the MAC Fix Plus for setting spray. I use this before I apply my makeup, during my makeup application, and after my makeup application. This one and the MAC Fix Plus are my go-tos when it comes to that. So that is it for my makeup that I brought with me on this trip. Honestly, I think this is the only time that I got this little of makeup. I usually get much more, but I've come to the realization not every trip you need all these makeup, and in this trip I was right. I really didn't need anything more than this. This is just the right amount of makeup. So if you're a girl that is trying to pack light or just needs the essentials, I hope this video was helpful. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. Make sure you guys stay tuned for my next video, which will be all the skincare products that I have to get with me when I travel. Before I let you guys go, if you guys are new to my channel, I would love it if you can hit that subscribe button down below and the bell notification button right next to subscribe button so you get notified every time I upload a new video, which is every single week. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!